Alright, so we're in game 1. Looking at the matchup, I'll give you a quick look right here. Pause it if you want to look at it here on YouTube. I don't want to show my items on screen for too long, but it's a very interesting matchup, so I'm going to talk about it now. So I've got, he's got basically what I was expecting, except the Sandaconda is a little weird. We were definitely expecting to have him with Gothitelle Glacier, but we thought he would go for Dragapult, which he did not go for. Or not Dragapult. We thought he would go for the Dragalge. Dragalge is what it is. So what I think I'm going to do, we had this game 1 autopilot pretty much. We're going to be going with these Pokemon. And I think it's pretty good against what he's brought. I definitely didn't account for the Sandaconda, but I don't think I have to. I don't think I really need to account for Sandaconda. Okay, yeah. We're going to lock this in. Alright, everyone. So, jumping into the matchup here, we got my team, which is Abomasnow, Hydreigon, Zapdos, Politoed, Escavalier, and Porygon, versus what Cameron has, which is the Glastrier, Spectrier, Gothitelle, Sandaconda, Gyarados, and, what was the last Pokemon? I'll pull it up on screen in a moment here. Ends up going with the Gothitelle and the Spectre. Kind of what I was expecting. It feels like he's going to be playing a bit of a slower game in the front, and I don't really know, like, I don't know if it's going to be supportive Spectre or not. Obviously, I expect there to be a Snarl, but, I don't think I care too much. I think I kind of got to take it. We do have Sub, but I don't think subbing up in front of something that definitely has Snarl is going to be good. Alright. So I think I don't max. I think what I do is I just do this, and I don't know if he has Fake Out, but I'm going to protect Abomasnow. I don't know if he's got Fake Out, but I don't want to get Faked Out. He does have Fake Out. He fakes out with Hydreigon, wow. I'm kind of shocked that he fakes out Hydreigon. I was thinking about maxing it, but I guess it does make sense. There's a low chance that I there's a low chance that I want to let Abomasnow take a Snarl. We do break the Sash. We find out they're not goggles. I could have expected him to. I guess I could have expected him to be goggles on either, honestly, but nope, not goggles on either. Yeah, I think we're gonna. Okay, I've been thinking about it. I don't need these two Pokemon as long as I've got Escavalier to deal with the Glastrier. So I think I'm cool with taking a Snarl. I'm cool with taking a Snarl because I am taking a Snarl, but I'm hopefully gonna be taking the Spectrier here. I'm at -2, so honestly, I'm not even gonna be shocked if it misses the knockout here. It would be kind of stupid, but like I don't really mind. Yeah, we missed the knockout. We do get a freeze. That shouldn't matter too much because, like... Oh, well, no, he didn't Trick Room. I thought he would Trick Room, so it would have been a mute point. But no, he actually goes for Psyshock, which is really weird. So, him going for Psyshock... I mean, he's got Fake Out Psyshock. I assume the last two are Trick Room Protect. But that'd be weird because I feel like you want Helping Hand. You kind of want Helping Hand. But I guess what I'm going to assume, though, is he's probably going to try to Trick Room this turn. So I am in a Dark Pulse Goth and I am in a Blizzard. I'm definitely afraid of a Trick Room going up right now. Because I do... Okay, so he stays frozen. That sucks. But I'm pretty sure he would have Snarled one more time. Okay, and it is Berry. Yeah, we assumed it was Berry. I'm not shocked by that. We do like 5 damage. That looks like he's max special defense from the calcs that I did. Blizzard goes off. So we knock out Spectre. I want to say he's got Glastrier Gyarados or Glastrier Registeel. He's targeting Abomasnow down hard, though, so it makes me feel like he's got Sandaconda. Sandaconda doesn't make too much sense. Okay, I think I added the command. Sorry, I just popped over to see if mods were here yet, and I don't think they are. So I added the command for you guys. So Glacier does come in. Now, this is where it feels like Trick Room has to go up, right? There's no way Trick Room doesn't go up here. And I do have a Escavalier, but an interesting fact is I actually made my Escavalier slower than... oh, shoot, I don't have time. I keep thinking I'm on, like, Showdown. I need to... go for this, yeah. I made my Escavalier faster than min speed Glacier, so I don't actually mind if I KO Goth or not. I don't actually know. Hipfire with the 1337. Yo, thank you for the donation. We're doing pretty well. We're playing in a 30-second cooldown. Yes, we're playing in a draft league, so I'm not going to be talking to chat. Thank you very much for that. I'll definitely give you another shout out after we finish this. Happy Valentine's Day, by the way, guys. I hope you hope you're not feeling too sad if you're stuck at home. And if you had a date, hope it went well. We do knock out Goth. Yeah, that's... Oh, we crit... I don't think crit mattered. I think Dark Pulse in combination with Blizzard would have knocked out Gothitelle. I mean, yay, single target Blizzard on the Glacier. I don't really think it matters. I assume they're going to knock out one of my Pokemon. They are going to knock out one of my... Yeah, Hydreigon. Okay, so I do have Substitute. So I could have subbed up, but I don't think subbing up was worth it. I think subbing up would have been kind of bad. So they get the +2 off of that. Now, +2 gets a little dicey if I don't outspeed them. But like I said, I think my Escavalier is faster than... Oh, wait. Hold on. What am I talking about? I do have Perish Song. Do we try to Perish Song here? I'm a max HP, max defense Politoed. What does he have in back? In back, he could have Sandaconda, Gyarados. I think I go Poly and I Perish. Yeah, looking at this stuff I got written down, it looks good. They go Registeel. Yeah, because I want the Perish off on Registeel. Like, that, the reason Politoed comes to this matchup is we want Perish Song. So, I think going for Perish is always the player. The question is, do I protect Abomasnow or anything weird? I think the answer is no. I think I do just, like, Weather Ball... Yeah, I think I just Weather Ball... the Spectrier, because that's like my most damaging move, or Leaf Storm. No, we Leaf Storm Glacier, I mean. We Leaf Storm Glacier. That'd be good. It's not going to do like any damage. But just in case I need to knock it out with a max Steel Spike, it'll be useful. Yeah, because they're going to Iron Defense up. Now, they're not Life Orb on Glacier. So I feel like... Oh, Hailstorm. Oh, to the Abomasnow. Okay, okay. Made Obama soundproof. That would have been funny, but I don't think relevant. We don't have any mods here yet, do we? Oh, we do. We have a buy. The command works, right? Yeah, it works. Okay. I'm just scrolling up. I stepped over for 1 second. Yeah, it works. Okay, cool. Anyways, so yeah, I don't know if this is a game 1 win. I will be honest. It's interesting, right? Because I do have the Perish off on the Registeel, and I do have like an Escavalier in the back, but especially if that Glacier is faster than me, and I don't know. I could lose this game 1 on being faster, and maybe I should have let Gothitelle set up Trick Room. Like I said, he was Psy-Shocking, so maybe he actually wasn't even going for it. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna Helping Hand Steel Spike now into the Glacier, and we're gonna see what happens. Because I think it basically comes down to, like, can he knock out my Escavalier before his Perish goes out? And we should be able to get that, right? We should. I don't know. It's going to be interesting. The Steel Spikes are going to help me, like, boost my defense against the Registeel, which is cool. But he has 2 slower Pokemon, so Politoed does not win this Perish endgame. The Perish endgame was just to get that Registeel in a timer. So we Helping Hand. I mean, this is going to be a huge turn. If we're faster than Glacier, it's cool. If we're not, it's sad. Registeel's obviously the fastest thing on the field, yeah. If we're faster than Glacier, this is huge. I just don't know if we are. No, we're not. Okay, so he's not min speed. He's not min speed. He's gonna Quake the Escavalier. Does over half. Yeah, we gotta hope. We gotta hope that his Glacier's in Muddy Water range, and also we're not in Body Press range. Oh, that's Muddy Water range. Okay, so yeah. So he's in Muddy Water range. I guess we Steel Spike again. And we just Muddy Water... Well, do we Steel Spike or do we Quake? Maybe we do Quake? I don't know. I guess he could have Protect on Registeel. But I don't think he ever protects. The only question is, like, if I Steel Spike, obviously if I Steel Spike, I live his hits better. But if I Quake, I have a chance of knocking him out. No, I always Steel Spike. I always Steel Spike because I'm playing the long con game here. So what I do is I Muddy Water, it needs to KO Glacier, and then I Steel Spike the Registeel to boost my Escavalier's defense, because I need to live 2 more hits. This will be weird. We do connect. I don't know, this might not even knock out. This might not even knock... Okay, yeah. I mean, we have no special attack investment. He's at -1, or he's at +1. I don't know. So body press, how much? Oh my gosh. Alright, yeah, we lost. We lose. Wow. I'm kind of surprised that knocked out. Wow. I mean, I definitely played the early game pretty poorly, letting Abomasnow take all that damage and then not switching it. I should have. Yeah. No. I got this. I know what to do. I know what to do. So now we know. Well, now we know that we want him to set up Trick Room. So knowing now that we want him to set up Trick Room, I think we ignore Gothitelle. We ignore Gothitelle. Because I definitely want a Hydreigon. So the question is, do we max? Do we max? So I'm taking this time to think about my game plan. So, oh wait, did it? So I just looked back. Did it crit? I didn't even notice. I was assuming it didn't. That'd be unfortunate then. Yeah, so I think the way I want to approach this, I'll click Muddy Water just because, but it definitely does not matter. Yeah, I need to be able to do that Perish game without being put in a situation where I have 2 Pokemon left. So the way I'm looking at it is, I feel like if I get Hydreigon lead into Gothitelle Spectre again, I do substitute. Because it was odd. I really felt like, well, so Goth has Psyshock, Fake Out. I mean, I assume Trick Room. We don't know beyond that. Spectre showed Snarl. I heard a bit noise. I cannot look. Oh, I guess I can check. Saber Lady with 25. 2 spiders got married and bought their first home. I was so happy for the newlyweds. I hope your pun will carry me into the sunset here. We're going to play it again. Like I was saying, I don't think my team was like the issue. I think that we just... We lost a lot of damage on Abomasnow. So maybe Abomasnow was the issue. We don't want to take damage there. I'm debating going like Politoed. Sorry, I shouldn't be sitting here thinking. I think I gotta go Hydreigon. It's just a question of like, what do I do after Hydreigon? Hydreigon. It's because Escavalier needs to hit the field earlier. If I'm playing to Escavalier. And now that we know that they don't want to set up Trick Room, Hydreigon's so much better as a lead, so we always lead Hydreigon. Hydreigon Politoed, maybe? No, I think we go Abomasnow anyways, and we just don't lose Hydreigon. Yeah, no, this'll work, this'll work. So we go with this. Yeah, we go with this. He doesn't know I have sub. Okay, yeah. Let's see where this gets us. I think my game plan definitely going into this is the same. I just want to get a knockout on like Spectre or Gothitelle, really. Spectre Gyarados is his mode here. Very interesting. I mean, he's seeing I clearly didn't go with the Zapdos. So it's interesting. My moves on a Hydreigon are questionable slightly. We wanted the fire for the max flare into Weather Ball, which is pretty funny. But I don't like that a Hydreigon's only max Airstream option is Fly, but I debated running it. So the question is, do we Wormwind or do we stay in Dark Pulse? Okay, he's definitely gonna Snarl. It's like, does he max or what? I think what we do, I actually want to sub up. So we're gonna sub up, and I think we pull for Poly. Because if I stay in with a Abomasnow, I'm just in a bad spot. I don't want to lose that Pokemon again. So I'm gonna go Poly and sub up. Subbing could be a terrible plan, but I think I have a feel. I know Cameron, right? He is huge on the Dynamax and Gyarados, and so if he doesn't, I don't know what he does. Like, I think Gyarados either switches or it maxes, and either way, I think this is a fine spot to be in. Okay, I think that's Gyarados. I could see that being Spectre. So he's maxing Gyarados. We know nothing about this Pokemon. It could be the Life Orb. Cause we didn't see it on we didn't see Life Orb on the horse. I think his horse is probably like Vest, I think. Well, I don't know. The damage on it didn't seem Vest. I feel like the Muddy Water wouldn't have KO'd. So we sub up. I mean, worst case scenario, we see an Airstream into Hydreigon. I hope that's in a Politoed. That isn't a Hydreigon. So Poly comes in for free. Do we see a Life Orb on Gyara? We do. Okay, yeah, that is rough stuff. What would he have in the back, though? I mean, he's gonna have Registeel. He definitely has Registeel, and then he's probably got Glastrier. I feel like it's too good to pass up on. So I feel like I definitely... I don't have Protect. I guess I gotta say that I'm gonna Dark Pulse Spectre and Protect here, because I feel like he's gonna have an Overgrowth. I think he's Snarl, Overgrowth, Politoed, because Hydreigon's not a threat anymore. So we'll Protect there. I feel like it's gotta be Overgrowth. So we're losing a lot. So let me talk about why it's not too bad. We're losing a lot here. Shadow Ball. What the heck? Why don't you Snarl there? Airstream's probably knocking out Hydreigon. I think we lose Hydreigon here. And okay. That was weird. Airstream's Politoed. I guess maybe it's like Waterfall, Airstream, Dragon Dance, Taunt, Protect. I know he's ran Taunt in the past, so maybe he just doesn't have a filler like that. He's going with Airstream. I guess I'm fine with that, because that's good. We stall it a turn. It looks like I take an Airstream, but he would have to double tap again, which I'd be pretty okay with. Because if I Dark Pulse knockout Spectre and Muddy, no, I'm minus one. Yeah, I guess I got a Muddy. I'm Muddy, but the unfortunate thing is... Well, no, actually, I endgame with a Scavalier. I actually don't mind this. I think if he takes either of my Pokemon, I'm fine with that. He shows Taunt. Okay. He's Taunt, Snarl, Shadow Ball. Probably Wisp, I guess. Airstream definitely takes out Hydreigon. That is the easiest knockout ever. Hydreigon goes down. What was that? Feels like they were the sub. I'm not really looking at chat. Thank you, though. So, I mean, as I suspected, Muddy Water does not pick up that knockout, which it kind of sucks. Though I guess if he was going to send in something like Registeel, it's probably better for me that it didn't knock out. Now, I want to go Abomasnow. And I know it's kind of questionable, but what I want to do is I want to go Abomasnow. The Gyarados... Oh, wait, did we even see Intimidate? Hold on. Did we? I don't know if we saw Intimidate. He might have been Moxie. I was looking away. Shoot. I'm looking at these notes I'm taking for this. This is why I don't take notes anymore. During online events. Can't stare at both at the same time. Was he Moxie? No. Okay, so he was Intimidate. So yeah, the reason that I'm glad I wasted his max is his only way to hit me is like bounce. So what we're gonna see is I feel like a Shadow Ball comes out again. But we might actually see a bounce. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna Blizzard. I'm gonna switch. Yeah, I'm a Blizzard switch. I feel like what he goes for is Snarl, not Shadow Ball. Or he Shadow Balls Abomasnow, maybe. But I don't think Escavalier takes a lot of damage coming in here. Okay. Yeah, Snarl going off. Stone Edge! Whoa! Alright, yeah, I did not expect that. I mean, that's a good tech for Zapdos. At least Spectre goes down to the Hail. Wow. That's unfortunate. I don't know if I win that. I don't know if I win now. Because I can't even perish endgame. I guess I could have protected Abomasnow, but man, if I'm not gonna not protect Abomasnow in front of a bounce Pokemon. Stone Edge. Okay, I mean, so what we got here is we basically have to Helping Hand and immediately Quake the Registeel, and we need to gauge this damage, and if it doesn't 2-hit KO, we do not win. That is all we got. The Stone Edge makes sense for the Zapdos, but he's slower, so like it's weird because I would have expected Gyarados to not be a Zapdos answer, but okay. So Escavalier maxing, he's definitely got an Iron Defense, but like this is a Helping Hand max Quake. I feel like Gyarados probably Waterfalls now or bounces. Yeah, Waterfall. Doing it. Why? Why is Gyarados so strong? Wow. That's nutty. Alright, yeah, guys, I don't think we got much for this. Rain's just going to take my... Rain boosted. Oh, my gosh. Rain boosted Waterfall. Okay, yeah, we got nothing. We got nothing, guys. I knew this was going to be such a tough matchup, so I don't feel too bad. Unfortunately, we didn't get to use my funny tech. Eject button on the Porygon. It's very interesting. I think, I don't feel too bad. This was like the one matchup I didn't want to face in the entire league. So, I definitely don't feel too bad. Like, I mean, obviously I'm not going to forfeit because, like, haha, critical hit. But, like, there's not a lot going in my favor here. Waterfall 2-hit KOing my Escavalier. I'm a physically defensive Pokemon. What kind of Gyarados garbage is that? That is so strong. I mean, okay, I lied. It didn't 2-hit KO. I missed the 2-hit KO. But still, that's nutty. And Body Press takes it out. Yep. Well, big GG's to Cameron. I really, I didn't prep enough, I gotta be honest. But even if I did, like, Spectrier Gyarados is so threatening. I definitely did not like this matchup. But that's okay. We only gotta win, like, 5 rounds. So, I don't feel too bad. Hopefully you guys aren't too embarrassed of me, though. That's all I ask. Alright, I'm pulling chat back up. No candy? I had candy, right? Yeah, there's Rain. He's Life Orb and Rain. Ed is so strong. Gyarados is so strong. I cannot believe that. Oh yeah, GG's definitely like. I think I even got lucky. Oh, Registeel's got Rest? Yeah, I don't know about that one, Chief. I never beat that. Let's see. Yeah, definitely not my finest, but I for sure am looking forward to next week. And building more. Honestly, building, I gotta say, Draft League thoughts. I got smashed here, okay? But building for the Draft League was the most fun I've had building Pokemon in a long time. Oh, well, it was a 3K. Yeah. But well, wait, it did over half, though. Been a hot minute. What up, Hypno? We just lost our first set in the Draft League. And I'm wearing a suit. So, sad. But yeah, so other news. Now that I got you guys here, I just finished recording the first interview. I got done recording the first like state of the metagame interview with Elisa, the Women's Cup champion, Women's Cup 2 champion. So we're gonna be releasing that soon. He goes for bounce, yeah. I'm just clicking muddy water because I can. I mean, we aren't quitters here. We're losers for sure right now, but not quitters. Got to recording that. Jake, thank you for the sub. 6 months. Pog. Those last two were a little delayed. Thank you for the sub. Toasty, what up, dog? You got here at a bad time. Show us the Scavalier HP. Sure. But yeah, I'm not sure. We might have Cameron on to talk about what we thought going into this. We might have him on to talk about what he was thinking and what I was thinking. Hot date tonight? Well, I did get back from a date earlier, but this is for the interview that I just did. Guys, I am your Valentine's Day date, okay? Hello, Valentines. Welcome to the stream. We're gonna be doing a little more stuff tonight, but I think right now we're gonna be getting Cameron on the mic, and we're gonna be talking about our thought process building for the week. It's gonna be a little short thing. Oh, I didn't mean to mute that. It's gonna be a little short thing, and then I'm not sure. What are you guys thinking? Do we do some Curum tonight? iCarly Final Boss. Good God. You guys know they put iCarly on Netflix? Alright, music's going to be really quiet because we're going to be phoning him in. Alright, so I'm going to bring my team up on screen real quick. And,
give me 1 sec to turn your on my end.
Okay, sounds good.
Stop audio muted.
I'm going to send you a paste of what I was using, by the way, so you can look at it as well.
Yeah, I will do the same. Give me 1 second.
Because you're going to love my team. It didn't end up working out like I thought it would, but it's really funny. Like,
okay, my biggest question is, where was the Araquanid?
We were fairly certain, well, Araquanid would have been cool and all. We were fairly certain that you were going to be going for, like, Dragalge, and the way I was going for it was, you're going Dragalge Glacier, and I didn't want to, I didn't think Araquanid matched up too well into Dragalge.
So the matchup I was actually most scared of was Zapdos Araquanid, because my best way of dealing with the Araquanid was Gyarados, and Zapdos just kind of put a stop to that. So
Luca told me to run Scarf Araquanid with Soak and Zapdos. I was like, Luca, no. I don't. That was not something I was interested in.
Look at the third move on my Spectre. I had it specifically for that.
Let me see. Oh, so you sent it over? Let me drag my team builder over real quick. Yep. Yeah, I got to get my scene set up here.
Your team won't be on my stream end, but I can share it later for people, because I will probably be doing like a review / my prep, because I still haven't done that video yet afterwards. So. Yeah.
All right. So you want to go first, doing a little spiel about your team, or you want me to go first? I'll do either.
You can go ahead, because mine was kind of just good stuffs.
All right.
Together.
Mine kind of is too. So let's go over this real quick. So when I was looking at the matchup, one of the biggest things is, like, I knew no matter what you'd have Goth Glacier. Like, that's kind of the core. So you were Lum. Heal Pulse. Okay, I thought you'd had Protect or Helping Hand there.
Yeah, no. So Heal Pulse.
Scary Face Spectre. I love that.
Gyarados. Yeah, no. So the Scary Face was because
for the Zapdos, right?
Yeah, Stone Edge would just kill Zapdos if you weren't maxed.
Oh, that's so funny.
Yeah, no. So I had Stone Edge for 2 reasons. One, it was a way to hit your Arachnid without having to bounce.
Mm-hmm.
Also end up working on your Abomasnow there, as you saw.
Yeah, well, I was like, I think it was the turn before, I was like, oh yeah, he's going to overgrowth my Politoed. I don't want that to happen. And then you just airstreamed. I was like, oh, he's got Taunt over his filler coverage move, probably. But,
and then the next turn, I just Stone Edge, and you're like, oh.
Yeah, well, because I like, I didn't, I was like, oh, I could have protected there, but I was like, wait, why would I have protected in front of the bounce Gyarados? I don't think I ever do that.
Yeah, no, that's kind of what I was counting on with that play. I'm like, he doesn't think I have Stone Edge, so there's no way
I forgot it
he
learns Stone Edge.
protects here.
Yeah.
To be fair, I mean, even if you know it learns Stone Edge, would you really expect that there without it being revealed?
More than I did, but I probably still wouldn't click protect. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
but yeah,
so
I,
the Parish endgame, I was very prepared for.
yes, I'm sure that was something you really thought about, because that was like what I wanted. I was like, why is he attacking my Abomasnow? What is he trying to accomplish? And then I was like, oh shoot, I don't have 3 Pokemon anymore. If you look, I did have sub on Hydreigon, and I should have clicked sub the turn you knocked it out. But I didn't know the speed interaction between Escavalier and Glacier, so
no, the turn I knocked it out, I was faster than you anyway.
No, I was saying no, I was saying game 1. I mean.
Oh, game 1.
Yeah, I should have clicked.
Yeah, game 1.
I should have let.
That would have just given me an extra attack boost potentially, which might have hurt you.
Well, did you go for Trick Room though?
I think so. I believe.
Okay, I was pretty sure you should have in that situation. So I was like, I don't know our speed interactions. I put 12 speed in my Escavalier because I was like, your Glacier is either faster than this, guaranteed slower than this, or you speed crept neutral adamant, which would be 41. So I hit 42 just to see where I'm at. I didn't actually look at what speed you hit.
31 IV neutral.
Wait, do we hit the same thing? No, you're a little. No, you're a little faster.
Should be faster. Yeah.
What's Glacier? It's
30.
Oh yeah, you're good. Yeah. So that's why I did that speed. So I was trying to figure that out. So I didn't think you wanted to set up Trick Room there, but I didn't really know.
I was more fine with the Escavalier in the end, especially when I had Registeel.
Yeah,
you know
Reggie's a big threat. Reggie's a big threat for sure.
Yeah, no, like in practice, like I was practicing, a lot of the end games came down to whether Politoed got burned by Scald in practice, which you didn't have, so that took a load off my shoulders.
Yes, yeah, not running Scald. I mean, I'm a Muddy Water fan. I like, just like how we had it where I get the KO on like Spectre and then
Yeah, no, like that was completely fair. But part of the reason I had Lum, there were 2 reasons. One was your Fungus. If you brought that, I didn't expect you to, but it wasn't just coverage.
Yeah.
As well as potential Scald burns. Yeah.
Yeah. Fungus was iffy, but I was certain either Goth even or Spectre would have Taunt, and I was like, it wouldn't do much for me. So.
Yeah, no, as you saw, it did have Taunt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So honestly, I'm not going to touch on 2 of my standard prep. I want to touch on the funny stuff because I know you and I, of course, have the tech. So let's just cover the tech that we got for this, right?
Like the Stone Edge on Gyarados is probably my biggest one, but that and the Scary Face for mine.
Have you looked at my paste? Have you looked at my paste yet?
Yeah, I see the Weather Ball there.
No, the eject button Porygon 2.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
The idea was to trick one of your Dynamaxers because I thought one of the things we talked about in practice is I was like, he might go Tangela Dragalge, because I thought Tangela Dragalge dealt with Araquanid like really hard, so that's why I didn't want to bring Araquanid. Is because I felt like you could go for Sleep plus one of your sweepers, either Araquanid or Glacier, and that would put a lot of pressure on me.
Like the lead, I feel like Zapdos Araquanid lead just kind of beats that no matter what I do.
Yeah, that's the thing. I was not factoring in Zapdos because I was very afraid of Glacier. I never would want to lead Glacier or I would never want to lead Zapdos into like Glacier. Goth, because I know if you led Fake Out plus Glacier, Zap was a bad lead. I just lost my Zapdos.
Yeah. Well, I'm very surprised you didn't have Heat Wave for Flare. Like, that's what I was expecting with that.
Yes.
Like, I was expecting you to just be able to, like, either Airstream
yes,
or Flare me and just Liquidation me, and I just died.
Well, the idea was we had Flare on Hydreigon and Weather Ball on Zapdos.
Yeah, I see that. That did not work out well for you.
It was the whole like leading Goth Spectre. I didn't really account for such a passive lead. Like I said, I was really worried of a sweeper plus like Tangela,
like,
or a sweeper plus Goth.
I don't think Goth last year beat the Araquanid Zapdos lead actually, so I was never doing that.
It was mostly I didn't want to trade Zap, for that positioning.
Yeah.
Like Zap is good against everything except exactly Goth Glacier, and then I lose Zapdos. So.
Yeah.
But I do agree. I probably should have factored the Araquanid
in. Well, I think it actually would have been bad against the Spectre Goth because I could snarl you and Scary Face you, but it would be better than what you ended up leading, I think.
Probably.
So my original build of the Gothitelle actually had Tango Berry.
Is that Bug?
That is bug.
Yeah, it makes sense. I ran a bug move on Escavalier just for that reason as well.
I was also considering it for Arachnid, and then I was like, wait, with Arachnid you just click Liquidation and it does more.
It's stronger than it's stronger than the bug move.
Yeah.
One of the things I was debating was
switching to the
special
Culver for Hydra again.
I was actually thinking special Arachnid with Blizzard with the Abomasnow would be pretty funny.
Fun fact. Both of my testing partners, first team they had was with special Arachnid.
It makes a lot of sense, really.
So I was prepared for that as well, but I feel like the physical one was just better against my team.
Yeah, the only thing is special hits Glacier and Registeel a bit harder. Well, not because you ran so much Spit F on Reggie. I was expecting max HP, max Phys Def, basically. But
yeah, no, that's like most of your team that would be threatening Registeel was on the special side.
Yes.
So I went heavy into the special defense on that because I figured the Iron defense could cover it, as well as the Amnesia there was also.
Yeah, definitely.
Though I didn't click Amnesia a single time in our match, I clicked it a absolute ton when I was testing. So
it's so interesting.
It was a lot of fun.
It does put in work, well, especially if I've got a Zapdos endgame, or a Hydreigon endgame.
Yeah, like a Zapdos endgame, even your Politoed endgame potentially if you can't perish.
If I'm
perish
like
in a 1v1.
Yes,
yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
One of the things
that was just
that I was thinking was I don't know if you noticed, it's kind of funny. Like I'm actually thinking of using Weather Ball in a serious competitive setting for Abomasnow at this point.
8.
Yeah, well, because I thought about it, and it's funny, and I'm sure you'll kind of like this too.
Abomasnow Groudon?
Well, it's like it's a single target ice move, stronger than Blizzard when you need it to be, or you can have another weather. I think it's a really cool tech. I didn't realize it, which is pretty nice, actually.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that doesn't seem bad. The problem is just fitting Abomasnow into teams. It's
of course,
hard to fit, in my opinion.
It is. It definitely is, yeah.
Yeah, but this was definitely an interesting set. As soon as I didn't see Arachnid, like, you should have seen... I don't know if it was visible on stream, but...
I'm probably going to go watch back from your perspective. I'm probably going to go watch back from your perspective, see what you were talking about.
I probably will as well, but from yours, obviously. But still, I was terrified of the Arachnid.
Yeah, I guess, it's funny. I have this little aversion to Arachnid. Like, I keep always thinking it's worse than it is because of its base stats, but then I have to remember Water Bubble is just busted.
Well, also its special defense stat is ridiculous.
This is true, yeah. Crazy stuff.
Polvogera, hello.
Polvogera, shout outs to you, dog. But yeah, so I mean, it was pretty cool. I think, I'm sure I've never really played in a draft league before, so this is all a new experience to me.
I have not either, so this was new for both of us.
Yeah. So I think we were both kind of having an interesting time trying to prep for everything. But
I think I was Polvogera, thank you for the follow. I think like this matchup when we were practicing, it was 50-50. Like who won changed every single game.
If I had Arachnid, I think I agree with that, yeah. Now that we're talking about it, I didn't really see that before. I didn't really see Arachnid being such a huge threat.
Like, Arachnid just walls the Glacier, so I couldn't really deal anything with that. So that was a huge problem. So, like, and that's what I was really afraid of. Was like, but when I saw you didn't have that, and then when you didn't bring Zapdos to game 1, I'm like, oh, Gyarados is free here.
Yes. Well, the reason, I said, as I was saying, I guess you're undervaluing it. I still value it extremely highly. I didn't want to lead Zapdos into Glacier Goth. Because I feel like no matter what I lead with Zapdos, with what I had, not with if I had Arachnid, I kind of see what you're saying.
Like I'm specifically, if you had Arachnid, potentially Escavalier could have been annoying, but
yes, I was thinking about that. Was a lead I talked about was Zapdos Escavalier.
Yeah. Also, potentially, you not having Protect and going for the AV set on Escavalier really helped me in game 1.
Yeah, I know. If I had Protect, I had that game for sure.
Depends. I might have actually gotten the kill with that body press without the crit, but...
Oh no, I'm saying like turn 1 I max guard, turn 2 I attack, turn 3 I max guard again. Like I will go in on protecting in that. So, but obviously I don't have it, so
Well, the thing you would have had to have taken.
Oh, I guess you could have
close combat then. Yeah.
You could have knuckled my
combat instead of the Quake.
You could have knuckled my Politoed as well on my max guard, but.
Yeah.
That would have been a sad read.
I figured it was just safer to go after the Escavalier there. Like, because I was figuring you were AV. Also, can we talk about how much Gyarados did to that thing?
Oh my goodness. Yeah, we counted. It's a guaranteed not 2-hit KO, but man, if it didn't look like it was going to be a 2-hit KO. I lived on 2 HP, by the way.
Did you? Well, that's what I doubled. I followed it up. Did you calc for adamant?
Yes,
Life
you double max rolled. It didn't matter at all, but it's just funny. You double max rolled.
Double max rolled. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The roll.
You also had taken a little bit of chip prior to that too, I believe, from something.
It was a snarl. Yeah, which wouldn't do a lot. It was in chat.
I think it did like 4 or 5%.
The hit like does 38.9 to 46. So 46 plus 46, you know, we're still missing 8%. So like I'm saying, you had to have double max rolled there. Which is crazy.
I still think the body press would have picked it up regardless. But
well, that's it's just funny. Yeah, it's just funny, you know.
Yeah.
Funny Pokemon stats.
Wow, that's.
But yeah, I mean, I had a great time, honestly, building with Luca and I. It was very fun. Unfortunately, guys, I didn't record that. Just a heads up. We're gonna have to do that in the weeks prior. It's very last minute with this whole interview and stuff.
Oh yeah,
going on.
yeah. You didn't. I've been prepping like on and off all week, so I didn't really get to record mine. I will be like recording a special video for like week 2 probably. Who do you play week 2, by the way?
Meeseeks. He's got Reggie Weezing. Okay. I'm gonna have some dumb tech for that. You better be sure. You know, like
I think I play him. I think I play him later in the week, and I feel like Spectre just kind of annoys the crap out of that.
Spectre's really good. Yeah, all he really has is like Persian or Centiskorch in my opinion, but Spectre is really good against like everyone else.
Well, the thing is, I can just run Will-O-Wisp triple attack Life Orb and just not care.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's a good against everything. And I mean, you don't have terrible ways to hit, you know, Persian, but Spectre is just bulky.
And well, the other thing is they have to beat a Registeel endgame with that too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's true. It's very true. Yeah. Registeel endgame is devastating.
Especially, or I just like Gothitelle Registeel is ridiculous. Dude, the Pokemon I can't believe they gave me in the draft were Spectre when I already had last year.
I know.
Gothitelle was already there. Registeel and Azumarill were the other two I couldn't believe they gave me.
I was shocked you got Goth as a round 5 pick. Because you picked Glacier. I was talking with Jeremy during the draft. I was like, I bet Cameron dips down for Gothitelle like turn 2. You didn't, but somehow you still got it, which was nutty to me.
Yeah, no. So I figured Gyarados was so fun fact, if I didn't get Gyarados when I did, I was picking Araquanid.
Oh, yeah.
If Gyarados was gone. So.
I think we might have even talked about that at this point. Oh, yeah, a little bit earlier.
I'm very happy I got the Kanto Moltres as well.
We actually talked about that in prepping. It's so funny.
So fun fact, my original version had Moltres where Sandaconda was. I made the change yesterday.
Well, Sandaconda makes sense. You needed a flying or you needed that Stone Edge. I see it's how, it's not great against Araquanid, but it's an extra hit, essentially, because both of them are weak to water.
It was actually more to be a switch into Zapdos, more so than anything else.
Well, I was saying they both cover the same role for beating or helping versus Araquanid, so, it's kind of whichever one also does other things.
Yeah.
So Sandaconda makes sense.
To be fair, it was AV with Fire Fang, so...
Yeah, I'm looking at that now. You've got Outrage, which is absolutely nutty, but that's funny.
That was literally just as an extra move, because what else am I going to run on this thing?
Yeah, I mean, if you max it, it hits Hydreigon, I guess.
Yeah, it hits Hydreigon. It lowers your Scavalier's attack, maybe, if I'm in rain.
That's true. That is true.
Like I didn't want Steel Spike, because that hits literally nothing except Abomasnow, which I frankly didn't expect to see. I'll be honest.
I liked Abomasnow because I could run Sash on it, and I felt like... Let me pull up your roster again. Like I said, I was expecting Tangela. So I was like, okay, I need something to Tangela, and then I need something that, can match up well. So I was like, if I have a Sash of Abomasnow, and of course, I guess this is a huge oversight on my part, but I wasn't thinking about Snarl Spectre. So I was like, I can chunk everything, it'll help me stall his Dynamaxes, stuff like that. And so...
And then you just see Snarl. That freeze game one.
Yeah. I thought the freeze was funny, because I was like... Well, because I thought you set Trick Room the turn that I got the freeze, and then you didn't, and I was like, now that sucks. Because if you did set Trick Room, I felt like it didn't matter because I hit you again. But then you didn't set Trick Room, I was like, oh, yeah, okay, that's unfortunate. But
thankfully, Goth lived the extra turn, so I could come in with the Glass Trier and just kind of go.
Non-Life Orb Hydreigon is so weak. Like, I went Goggles because I thought it'd be funny if you went Tangela Gothitelle and I just maxed Darkness Blizzarded.
In practice, I was saying the same thing about Glass Trier. I was like, non-boosted Glass Trier is the worst Pokemon ever.
Yes. Well, damage output-wise, definitely,
yeah. Yeah. Obviously,
I was playing like you were.
Ever,
I was playing like you were Vest on Glacier the whole time, honestly.
Yeah, no. It's kind of what I expected you to assume until revealed or otherwise.
Yeah. I was honestly expecting Life Orb Spec, but before I remembered Snarl, obviously, like I said, I kind of forgot about that. But
Yeah, no, it was just generic Sash support because I didn't feel like I needed the Life Orb there.
Oh,
I
the
felt it
Sash
was more
support is-
valuable on like the Gyarados.
Yeah.
Yeah.
the Scary
But
Face is
Life
funny.
Orb Gyarados was insane.
Oh, it really was. I mean, the Stone Edge was
Fun
so
fact.
funny though.
What was your reaction when that happened?
I was like mid talking about how I'm gonna outplay the bounce, and then Abomasnow just died. I was like, oh yeah, that's why he doesn't have Power Whip. Because like I said, I was like still debating whether you had Power Whip or not. And then because like I knew you, I mean like you show Life Orb, you got Waterfall, Bounce, Protect for sure. And maybe you don't have Protect, but you most likely have it. And then you got a filler move. And so I was like talking about how it's Power Whip or Taunt or whatever, and then a Stone Edge comes out. I'm like, oh, I died. I died. Oh.
I was so happy that hit. If that missed, I was gonna be
Oh yeah,
devastated.
it would have been hilarious if it missed. But I still don't think it mattered too much because Registeel had my number. Because I really didn't want to bring Flare. I really didn't want to bring Flare.
It potentially could have allowed a Perish in game.
Possibly,
So
yeah.
Pokemon.
Possibly.
So in the order of mons I expected you to bring, it was Zapdos, Araquanid, P2 Escavalier, Politoed, and then
Okay.
it was Fungus, Scrafty, Flareon, Abomasnow.
Scrafty was cool right up until I got just smashed by Body Press because like Intimidate, Cycling, Taunt, that was stuff
It
that was
doesn't do
really
anything.
cool.
It's also hard to Intimidate Cycle against the Gothitelle. So
Well, I was thinking I would be pressuring with like Hydreigon Scrafty lead, pressuring Gothitelle immediately.
So originally where Scary Face was, I was running Will-O-Wisp, and then I'm like,
That's why I
the
didn't
only
want
thing
Scrafty
this
as well.
hits-
Yeah.
Yeah, the only thing this hits is a Scavalier. In practice, so I switched to Scary Face, which allowed me to get the jump on like the Zapdos with the Gyarados.
Definitely, yeah.
And like, fun fact, if you weren't Max, and the Stone Edge would just KO you.
On the Zapdos?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not surprised. Yeah, I mean, seeing that do half to my Escavalier, yeah, no surprise here, honestly. Especially because you got the
Yeah,
Adamant.
no. No, because I was like, what do I need Jolly on this team for in this matchup? And, like,
Not
nothing.
at all. Yeah, not really.
Yeah, like Hydra's faster naturally.
That's why I went Modest
Ludicolo
Hydra
is
too.
Slower
Yeah.
or faster. Oh, you went Modest Hydra?
Yeah,
Okay.
well, because I was like,
Fair enough.
I don't need to outspeed anything. It's like I don't need to really outspeed.
Yeah, no,
anything.
like Zapdos, I feel like you kind of had to go timid. You
I did,
probably could
yeah.
have dropped enough speed to outspeed Max Gyarados, but
Yeah, I went Max Timid just because I wanted to like
guarantee it kind
just
of.
have the consistency of being max speed. I didn't really see a need for the bulk. I mean, like optimally.
The other thing, actually no, sorry, to outspeed Moltres at max is what I meant. Like,
Oh, Lucas
think
giving me a funny thing. He says he never mentioned this, but if we ran Scrafty, he wanted us to talk about eject pack, so I could run close combat and eject pack out to get out of Shadow Tag, which is a pretty funny tech. I like that. Yeah.
Oh, that would also work, but I just snarl you and don't care.
When you snarl, yeah. Well, it's any way
well, the thing
to get out of it, really.
Yeah, but the thing is, if I turn one snarl you though, and you get no damage off, that's kind of bad for you in some ways.
Yeah, well, I mean, it could give me like a potential fake out on Goth, even.
Well, no, because I'm faking out before you. If it's turn one,
Oh, I mean, I'd probably EV to be faster than Goth, though.
maybe.
It's all
I was
hypothetical, but
Yeah, that's a weird hypothetical. Because I wouldn't think you'd want that much speed on Scrafty.
It's not too much, man.
like
'Cause you don't-
76, I think.
you don't have speed investment. I mean, for a draft league, though, it makes sense. Like, because it's your only fake outer. I'd want to be faster than your fake outer. I hope you don't run speed on it, and then, like, I think it's reasonable.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
I think that also might let me be faster than Registeel, which No, here's the thing. I would make Scrafty faster than no speed Registeel, because I'd want to get a taunt off. So I would think I would naturally be faster than Goth at that point.
No, Gothitelle is faster than Registeel.
Really? Oh, I didn't know.
Scrafty is also naturally faster than Registeel.
I mean, like I said, hypotheticals, because I didn't look into this at all. But,
So one thing that was kind of scary that we hypotheticaled earlier today, was Haze on your Politoed.
Yes, that was... Yeah, I thought about it. But it never really... I didn't have a move slot for it. Because Luca was like, we don't need Protect. And I was like, no, we do need Protect. Don't try to sell me that. So...
Yeah, Protectless with Perish. Oh, that
That's
would've
what
been
I was
so
like,
bad
no,
for
it doesn't work. Yeah, Protectless Perish doesn't work. And I want Helping Hand because depending on if you went offensive, I wanted to be able to go like Zapdos, Politoed, Helping Hand Airstreams and stuff. If you decided to not bring Glacier for some weird reason. But like, Helping Hand was too hard to pass up on. I needed some offense and I needed Perish Protect.
So another move we actually tested was Hypnosis.
On Poly?
Yeah.
I thought about it, but you know that's not me. You know me enough. That's not me.
Yep. I was trying to tell the person I was practicing with he's not gonna run that, and he wasn't listening.
Yeah, no, definitely. I
I
called it on
chat, who I'm pretty sure you're still there.
I called it on stream too. It's so funny. I was like, Cameron's the kind of guy to run Life Orb Gyarados. It takes the Life Orb tick. I'm like, yep. Yep. So it's definitely been an interesting week. But you know what I'm looking forward to most is being able to hypothetically ask you questions about my other matchups now, because now we're not directly rivals.
Now.